It's early. But today, let's go to the Future of Web Design conference. I love coming to conferences because I love the community. I love talking to the people. But especially this conference, Future Web Design San Francisco, has been great because I've been able to spend a lot of time with individual speakers. They're showing up to the stuff. I've been able to spend time talking to them after their sessions, and they've had some great insight. We just finished watching Rachel Smith's talk, and it was wonderful. And I want to go work on Canvas now. So mission accomplished.
Yesterday there was the talk about the designers coding at Etsy. It was always something that we've talked about in my agency, about the designers wanting to know more about how to actually get into the process. And now, like, hearing that, it's really inspiring to be like, okay, like, I can actually, like, maybe start doing things. Like, she mentioned a lot of, like, really great ways of introducing it into a business.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed FODE, which I just learned that's how you pronounce it. San Francisco, because of its venue, I feel like it keeps everybody sort of together. It's been really nice to interact with people on a one-to-one level that I feel like some of the larger conferences and other venues where things move around a lot hasn't been possible. And it's been fantastic just to see so many people engaged. I think that the one thing that they're doing that is very interesting is the sort of office hours with the speakers, where people can get some sort of one-on-one attention with the work they're doing, get some answers. I think that's unique.
I attended a workshop by Rachel Neighbors on animating with CSS, and I think that was really inspiring to thinking about how we cannot rely on JavaScript,
Right.
and create kind of use animations, subtle animations to help make interactions feel more meaningful.
These are notes from Jen Simmons' talk this morning. She was talking about modern layouts and designers being in a rut. So a lot of this was just kind of copying stuff that she had, trying to capture some of the interesting stuff she was showing, like circle layouts, that weird like tissue page Apple had going for it. She also talked about magazines though, and that was really, really cool. She brought up like Vogue September issues, so I just Googled those and tried to copy one of them really quickly. This was the next talk of the day. So this was Rachel Smith. She was talking about creative coding in JavaScript. I was able to steal Jen Simmons' standard layout, the boring layout, right? And she brought up a courtviewerg.com. And so, inspired by that, while I was listening to other parts of the talk, I was able to just kind of sketch out that core view.
These are great, dude. When did you start doing these?
I started March of this year. One of my friends kind of told me, well, I had seen somebody else sketchnoting at a conference actually, and I was like, oh, that'd be a really cool skill to develop, but like, where do you start? And then one of my friends was like, well, you just do it.
Yeah.
So I just, I was sitting in a lecture, I just started drawing, kind of doodling. They were terrible at first, but I don't know. They could still be terrible. I don't know. I'm not a great like judge of self. But
Those are
yeah.
cool. Thanks for sharing. What's been your favorite part of the conference so far?
Yeah, favorite part has probably been basically connecting a face to a lot of these voices that I've already heard. I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I was able to finally see Jen Simmons in person, see Des Trainer, so the Web Ahead, Inside Intercom, actually like connecting a face to those voices.
Making it real.
Cool. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
So I think what's been really good about a number of the talks is how the speakers have also talked about applying this to the practice on like a macro level. So yes, this might be like a direct process of how you might be working on a product or how you might refine something. But if you take that on like a overall scale of what your career is, right? Like, are you thinking about milestones for yourself? Or are you setting like a product roadmap of what do you want to be and your skills to kind of end up as? Having that broadened out so that it's not just, you know, oh, I check in and here's my work for the day, but it's actually like, well, here is my work for myself and here is my day-to-day, which happens to be a part of what that grand scale of work is.
Yeah.
Like, if you have your T-shape as a designer, is your like long extended part actually your day job and everything else on the side are those like, maybe they're not related to your design, but they might inform it, right? You might be very inspired by cooking, and that might be playing into some facet of, you know, your creative practice.
Right.
Or outdoors and exploring. Does that feed into everything else? So it's something that I've been giving a lot of thought to of late, and it's good to kind of hear other ways that people have been solidifying this sort of, you know.
Yeah. I'm recording.
I'm recording you. Yeah. See, look at that's you.
See.
How'd you like the conference?
How did I like it? I thought it was cool.
Did
There was a lot of inspirational things.
What was the favorite thing that you were inspired by?
Make good things. Like, if you're at a company and you're working on whatever, don't wait for approval and just work on something that, and when inspiration hits, and do it.
What would you like to see next time?
I'd love to see more future of web design.
More future designs?
More future and experimental.
Like robots and 3D?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what the future is.
Virtual realities?
Yeah. I don't
What
know.
about you, John?
I like they had a good selection of snacks, and I really appreciated
You can
that.
rate any conference by their snacks.
And a lot of coffee was good. I wish there was more experimental technology. I really liked Rachel Smith's talk on Canvas. It was really rad, really inspiring. Broke it down to like really simple forms. But I would like to see some more futuristic, weird stuff, pushing the boundaries of the internet instead of systematizing it.
All right. So we are done with the conference right now. We're about to catch an Uber down to go eat some meals, and then we're going to be done with the whole thing. So let's go catch the Ubers. I don't even know, what's this place called?
Pacific Brewing Company.
Pacific Brewing Company. I want to get some num-nums.